Hey, what's going on? It's Coach Train. Today we're going to be talking about speed tips for acceleration. Everybody needs that 5-yard burst, 10-yard burst, and whatever sport you play. I don't care what it is. If your field's this big, I know you need it. Primarily working with field athletes, football, baseball. I see a lot of errors in this, and I think these are some drills that can help clean it up, all right? So follow me over to the wall. Love starting at the wall. Let's do our first drill over here. Our first drill is basically just going to be a knee start to the wall. Our knee start position is a position I love to do. And when we do our knee start position, it puts us in the acceleration position, a natural hinge position, and gets us the opportunity to push off right away immediately. Going down to this knee start, I like to set up feet here even. I push my right foot back or left foot, whichever one's the preference, and I go down. All right, so straight down. A lot of times what I see kids do is here, and they just go to a knee like this. Well, the problem with that is that we don't have proper shin angle on our front leg, right? So right here, if I push out, I automatically push out this way. Whereas if my shin angle is this way, I push straight up, right? So I want to be sure of that I'm pushing in the right angle. So I get my angles correct. Here I got my wall, and I don't know if I'm far enough or not, but this is something you gotta mess around with. So I push out, boom. All right, so I see I'm a little too far. I had to jump almost just to get there. So I scoot up a step or so. Same thing, knee back, straight down. I have a natural hinge here, so when I push through, I push straight through my hips, push, good. So a couple key things I'm looking for here is I want my foot to be low. So my foot that I'm attacking with, I want it to be low as if I'm kicking somebody in the shin, okay? I don't want it to be high and come up. I want it to be low and out. I want to also push my glutes through. So here's one more rep. Second drill is going to be our limb exchange, all right? So our wall drive or our wall runs. I know everybody's familiar with this, right? This is something that I see done all the time, but to be quite honest, I do see it done in several different ways. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way, but right now what we're working on is projection, okay? So we're working on projection and limb exchange, then I want to get my body in a proper angle, right? So proper angle, once again, is just how I started from my knee start. So say, for example, boom, you can also put these drills together if you want to, but boom, I come in from my knee start. So now my angle is right here pushing back behind me. I'm in my acceleration position, so I'm not trying to push down below right here, but I'm trying to push down and back so I can push and propel myself forward. So I'm here, switch, switch, switch. All right, so one thing I want to do with my foot is make sure that it stays below, right? Below my knee, or thinking about like kicking a shin. One thing I tell my athletes at Q I use is push-pull, right? So I think about pulling and pushing each one of my legs. So say my front leg is in front, my left one. This right here is my push leg. My other leg is my pull leg. And I want to do that simultaneously so it creates as much friction and as much exchange as possible. So here. All right, now we're on our third and final drill, which is gonna be our knee start, all right? So we're gonna be moving away from the wall. When we're on the wall, that is like our training wheels or like our tee, right? So I play baseball, so I always got a lot of baseball references, but before I start hitting, before I get in there and just start, you know what I mean, hitting soft toss or getting some from a live arm, I always put it on the tee. And that's kind of what our wall is for us. It's an opportunity for us to clean up some of our work, and make sure that we're getting in all the positions that we want to actually be in, okay? So in our knee start, we're gonna get back, same position we did as our knee start into the wall. So I'm here, pushing this leg back, got my negative shin angle, got my hips in position, and from this position, I'm pushing out, all right? Now I'm not gonna put my hand in the ground as if I'm a track star, because like I said, this is for our field sport athletes, and obviously anybody can do this to get fast. If you wanna put your arm down, by all means, do it however you want to. But for me, most of my athletes, I keep our hands off the ground and I just push through my hips. So here we go. And while we were filming this, me and my cuz actually decided to give y'all one more bonus drill, okay? So just one more drill to add to your arsenal. Now this one's a little more difficult, all right? It's not as simple as the other one, but it's something that you can add into your bag. Definitely good to pair up with plyometric. And I actually got it after a plyometric drill to be able to compare for a good complex. Here it is, it's our broad jump to sprint, okay? So we act as if we're gonna broad jump. So I get in a broad jump position. I load everything, hips the same. I'm really getting into a deep hinge. But instead of me sprinting, I push out into one leg, out into a sprint, okay? So obviously our broad jump is here, boom, we jump, we get far, whatever, we stick it. But right after that, we go into our broad jump to sprint. So I'm here, boom, push. So there you have it, okay? 4 drills that can help with your acceleration, all right? We got our knee start to wall, we got our wall switches, our limb exchange, then we also have our actual knee starts, and our bonus drill is our broad jump to vert, all right? So 4 drills that you need nothing but a wall, okay? That's the only thing that you actually need in yourself, and just some dedication to open field, all right? I want y'all to keep rocking with me, keep tapping in. We'll have more drills to come for other things. Comment below some other drills and some other things that you want to see, and keep your chain out, keep rocking with Train.